hams? What? Okay,
He's
we're
a
live.
detective freak.
All right. Well, we had a bit of a hiccup there at the start of the stream.
When don't we have that because of you, Kyle?
Let's see what else is new. Apparently, you're not supposed to be old and delete your open tabs. Apparently, you get to about 250 of them. Your computer acts up. Anywho,
Ignore me as I'm now in the corner twitching because I heard that.
welcome everybody
Not the
to the
only
Art
one.
of Lore. We had a bit of a hiccup there, but we're back. We're here. I am your fair artist Kyle, here with the Magos Explorator Alan and Codicea Bob.
Yellow.
Seriously, he's just a permanent member of the show now, so always expect him here every night.
Yeah,
You cannot
he's trapped.
erase me. I am not trapped. I'm still in my comfy chair in the library.
Yeah,
For
right.
now.
You won't be trapped till you get to 50 follows.
I swear, when that giant robotic nerd comes at me, he's going to lose an eye.
That's okay. He's infinite.
I'll still take an eye. I don't
Oh,
care
Bob.
if he's infinite.
You have to come over and watch the newest episode of Hammer and Bolster.
I am already aware of Trajan's shenanigans. You were damned the moment you chose to enter this place.
Hey, no spoilers. Maybe if you haven't watched it.
Happy, good old, happy Valentine's Day. I totally forgot today's Valentine's Day. That's all I've seen some special videos and stuff pop up. I'm like, oh, that is today, isn't it?
A few of us are at home alone with our right hands.
I'm not supposed to be alone, but I am.
I'm about to say someone's going to get in trouble.
Mrs. Explorator already knows I'm here, and she's already angry.
Is that why she requested my power sword?
No, I figured she already has the tase already.
She said something about a sword in somebody's ass. I don't know what, and I'm afraid to ask.
Don't ask. It's gonna
Alrighty.
be bad.
Well, I'm going to head over to the live screen, and we'll let the Magos Explorator take over and let us know what the topic for tonight's going to be.
So tonight's topic is actually something special. I have spent 2 weeks working on this, and it's still shit, but I have actually written my own Forge world. As you can probably tell from the title, it is Nox Fabrica, also known in Latin as the Night Factory. Okay, and I even wrote a little quote. In the night, we reap the machine god's vengeance. I thought it was clever. Okay. Yes, I hear that little clap. Okay. So
It's better than some of the crap I've read.
we're not gonna talk about the time I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. All right.
Them toasters will never be the same.
Oh, I gotta do
So,
something. I forgot.
Nox Fabrica is a Mechanicus Forge world in the eastern fringes, actually near the realms of Ultramar and Tile Space. Literally as far east as you possibly can get. They are pretty much in bumfuck Egypt. So their specialization is actually different than most. Instead of, just focusing on pure technological power, they actually focus on raids, ambushes, and long-range tactic, utilizing their elite Skitarii Rangers to their fullest. And also, they actually have a sizable Legio Cyberneticus as fire support. They don't really use a lot of tanks. They don't really use a lot of anything else. It's mostly just Skitarii Rangers. And they will snipe your fucking heads off. Because Skitarii Rangers are the best.
Someone sounds a little biased.
The Orc Snipers might be calling questions into this.
Oh yeah, the Orc Snipers.
Yes, the
What?
Orc Snipers.
Yes. I prefer them over the Orc Snipers, though. Okay.
Because it's not an orc.
Hey. When the first time I used Skitarii Rangers and I wiped out 2 of Kyle's Skelly Boy units, I pretty much went, oh my god, I love these guys. Because I had such a hard time. First it was orcs, and all of a sudden just just one round of shooting, and I did a bunch of damage. I'm like, oh yes.
I like how every
found
time
it.
this story comes out, the units that you take out get higher and higher. Because it was
I
one,
took
Yeah.
out two. I took
and
out
then
two
now
units
it
with
goes
Skelly Boy.
now it goes to 2. Pretty soon it's gonna be 3.
No, it
So
was
it's
2
gonna be
units.
2 tanks.
Yeah,
Was it 2 units or 2 or a unit and a half?
you took out 1 unit.
I also ducked out another half unit. I remember that part.
I don't.
Alright, whatever. But
I
anyway.
was drunk watching that, and I don't remember it either.
Well, you were just enjoying the show at that point.
Yes.
So, the system that the Nox Fabrica is actually called the Lost System. So, the Lost System is actually a brown dwarf star with a gas giant, one planet orbiting it, and past them is actually a mineral-rich asteroid field. Oh, hey, it's Ma. Hi, Ma.
We even got mother support.
Yes, we have Mother Base supporting us.
The motherboard has appeared.
That actually works out pretty good.
So the Lost System on there is there's a brown dwarf star, a gas giant, one planet, and then the mineral-rich asteroid field. So the planet, since it is far away and actually on a dwarf star, does actually not get enough sunlight. So it's almost in perpetual night, almost kind of like Nocturne, but less rain. Although with this though, life still thrives on the surface with a bunch of bioluminescent plants and animals. That's kind of adapted to the night. So it does prove a little bit of an issue though, living on the planet, because you also got to worry about night and also a panther with a glowing teeth eating your face off.
Just like home.
I didn't know you lived on goddamn Oh god.
Catachin?
Oh god, I'm drawing a blank. What was that
It
planet?
is Catacan.
Catachan?
Catachin.
Catacan.
Catachin.
Catacan.
Oh god, the Imperium, here we go.
It is Catachin.
And it is pronounced Catacan.
You can go ahead and say whatever you want. I speak the holy language of binary.
And you can't speak English very damn well. But it goes.
It is a lesser language, okay?
Anyway, back to the Night Factory.
So the Mechanicus first landed on the planet as an explorer mission during the time when Mars was actually was finally united, and they were sending out ships during the lulls and the storms. So one of those was heading towards around the Ultramar system, the Blueberry Orchard. But
It is the Blueberry Vineyard. Thank you very much.
Okay, whatever. But
Like a fine wine.
Unfortunately, the fleet actually got hit with a warp storm on the way there. And let me just tell you, it just destroyed the fleet. Barely anything was able to make it out of there. And they also missed their target because of it. Instead of landing on a beautiful world, they landed in the Lost System and fuck Egypt out of nowhere. So,
where could we fucking be?
pretty much, just like, where the fuck are we?
I told you
After
we should have
the-
taken that left turn to Albuquerque.
So after they eventually, came out of the war storm and landed in this place, they took a survey of what they lost, and the majority of the fleet was lost. Pretty much all their heavy tanks, Skitarii vanguards, much of their tech priests were gone. Pretty much the only thing that survived of the hierarchy was an explorer datasmith, a marshal, and the Magos explorer himself. Everything else, like 90% of the fleet, was lost in the warp, getting butt-fucked by demons. So, not a good time. Not a very good time.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get stuck in the warp.
We found that out last week.
Yeah,
or
that's
2
not-
weeks ago.
That's not
Don't
fun.
Show me that the way.
No, that was not a good time. We died. We died horribly.
Yeah, we did not
I
survive.
had fun till my compatriots abandoned me.
We didn't abandon.
Oh, you
the
mean
bomb.
let die?
Yes. And then just blew up our ship for no reason, as I was literally coming back up.
Hey, you survived, okay?
No,
Everyone
I
else
did
died.
not. All
So-
I saw was I was going up. Oh, the sub's going down to meet me. Oh, that sub's going fast. Oh, he blew up. Back.
If you want to watch the horrible shit show, watch our VOD of us playing Biotrauma.
They're coming for me. Oh wait.
Oh no.
So again, taking their losses, a lot of their upper hierarchy was gone, and the military potential was stunted hard. They pretty much lost all their STCs and how to make military vehicles. Pretty much only the Dune Riders and the Servitors were only able to be made, vehicles wise. So eventually they landed on Nox Fabrica itself, and they were decided to start using it as their new Forge World. The mining of the planet just began automatically, and they started producing the Forge cities out of the remains of the remaining spacecraft that were able to make it there. So it goes by, for the next couple centuries, everything was going decent. They were able to fortify the forest cities, so no more local fauna was going in there trying to murder them. They started to adapt, and they started to also make voyages out into the the asteroid fields, so bringing in much needed materials to continue the expansion. It was almost sort of a golden age for the time. And that's when something, of course, always happens badly in Warhammer 40k. Something known as the War in the Night. So, it started off just, a few ships disappearing here and there in the asteroid fields. Just common. There's still warp storms going on, so it's obviously you're going to be losing something. And then it started becoming even more ships missing. And then whole fleets going missing. And then big black ships landing on Nox Fabrica itself. You want to take a guess at what started arriving, guys?
Big black ships.
Yes.
They're
They're very spiky.
Drukhari.
It was the fucking edgy elves.
Edgy elves. Yes, I like
yes,
that
the
answer.
Drukhari found them and started raiding them. Because, little fun fact, even though a majority of the Adeptus Mechanicus is robots and servitors, not all of them are. There are still flesh beings. They're mostly I think I remember what they're called. I think they're called clan miners. Pretty much slave workers. Because turning everybody to servitors or into cyborgs is kind of a waste of materials.
But
So
the flesh
they
is
still
weak.
actually, the flesh is weak, but you just use that flesh up until it breaks.
Why am I always dropping something?
I don't know, Kyle. Why are you always dropping something?
I always dropping stuff. Jesus Christ.
It's yeah.
We don't want to hear it.
So, as I said
Spectre
before, the
Elders, damn it.
Drukhari started actually arriving and raiding them. It's first off, this started off not too good. Like I said before, their military potential was stunted to the point that literally they could only just send servitors and Skitarii Rangers and Vanguards after them. And that's exactly what they did. But there's one thing that the Mechanicus will do. They will learn from their defeats. So what if a few hundred Skitarii Rangers died? We now have valuable data for the next fight. And so they just kept fighting them, gaining more data, and started learning the Drukhari tactics. So getting to the point that they were ambushing the ambushers. And they were raiding the raiders. And it just started getting better and better at fighting them, coming up with their own strategies and adapting to theirs. So they started actually using the fauna. They started using the fauna to help out their fights, because the Drukhari are going to also be blinded by the night also. So you might as well paint your red black and just sit in there and wait for them to come by and then take a pot shot and knock out an incubus.
So
And
they
also- that's
turned
also-
into guerrilla warfare, eh?
Yeah, it was all just nothing but guerrilla warfare going on there. But also they came up with something also unique. Drukhari actually have cloaking technology. So after you kill a couple hundred Drukhari, you start realizing, let me put that on here, and then also now I'm also cloaked and I can shoot some Drukhari also. So now,
Stinky,
now
Mr.
the Skitarii Rangers, who will now know guerrilla tactics, also are now invisible in the middle of a night forest. Let me tell you, it was not a good time for Drukhari. And also, and then as the hit and runs and ambushes were going on, the whole goal was just to make the raid more costly than it was worth. And after years of fighting, this tide started turned heavily into the Four Worlds' favors. For a skirmish led to a hole being blown in the mountainside. After Drukhari were pushed back, they found a hidden treasure inside that hole, a Dark Age of technology bunker. And inside were dozens of pristine Castellan robots, and the data smiths were pretty much ecstatic. Castellan robots can no longer be made, they can only be found. And a Castellan robot is actually what Kyle is painting right now.
This boy.
It's a big robot.
And for
walker.
a size comparison, here's a Krieg's guardsman. So that's a bit of a difference
robots.
there. Oh, and then here's the data smith.
Yeah, the data smith that's actually supposed to be running around with them.
He's like their mechanic, and he has a lot of little weird limbs on him.
Yeah, those are called mechadendrites. A data smith's whole job is just to be with the squad of Castellan robots, and he just changes their protocols when needed. Castellan robots have many protocols. Like there's the Bastion protocol, where pretty much you just stand still. If an enemy moves, shoot them with that big giant machine gun on his shoulder. There's
Beat
the
ass.
what was that, Bob?
Beat its ass protocol.
Yeah, then there's a beat its ass protocol where it's like, oh, you're up close. Let me just grab this big fist and just punch you in the face, and just break all your teeth and your skull along with it. Yeah, I think there's upwards of 4 protocols, but I just can't remember them all on the top of my head. So yeah, they found a bunker full of these things, and then they finally had what they've always needed: fire support. And now with their Drukhari, the Drukhari would just be thrown off the planet now because Castellan robots mixed with Guerrilla Tech and Skitarii Rangers. Yeah, they were successful, and the Drukhari fled back to their webway. But Nox Fabrica was actually very badly damaged. With 4 Cs needing heavy repair. But on the bright side, they left behind a bunch of their abandoned technology. They left a bunch of technology behind. And it also led to another problem for Nox Fabrica. So what's the one thing that always happens in Warhammer 40k? Other than nukes?
Big E.
No, not Biggie.
Oh.
Not yet.
Xenophobia.
I was going to go more with Civil War.
Oh yeah, that's another big one, I guess.
So Nox Fabrica, when they used the cloaking tech out of desperation, realized how useful it was. And they soon started to experiment with card technology more and more that they left behind. And some of them disapproved of this tampering with xenotechnology, even during the War of Night.
Heresy.
And there's like, it's heresy! And they wanted nothing to do with it. While another faction was pretty much going, hey, this stuff is useful, we need to do this more, let me experiment with more and figure out what else I can do with it. And then there's also a third faction was pretty much like, we've already got good enough stuff. Why don't we just keep what we have and then just be done with it? So now there's 3 different factions coming on here.
3 groups of nerds who cannot agree.
And yeah, of course they never agree. So the ones that didn't want to do with this was the purists, and the ones who wanted more technology were the reformists.
Started with
and they were just at each other's throats immediately. At first, it was mostly just throwing threats, demands, and random scrap codes. But it wasn't long until they sent the Rangers out to battle. So the people who were on the sidelines, the neutrals, they were also called the moderates. They pretty much just sat behind their phone forest trees, were just like, okay, whatever, I don't want none of this. And it was just hell. It was pretty much hell on Nox Fabrica. Castellan robots, Dune Striders, and Rangers were just battling on almost every side of the planet. And after, again, like a decade of civil war, the Reformists and the Purists were just, like, literally just, like, on the road, still punching each other. And that's when the Moderates, who was also led by the Magos Explorator himself, pretty much just said, alright, we're done with this. And then they finally entered the war. They pushed out their own cities and just started retaking the planet pretty quickly. After about a year, the reformers and the purists were pretty much on their knees, and they were executed for heresy, and being a traitor. And finally, Nox Fabrica was reunited, but they were now a shell of the former selves. The golden age of when they first landed was just gone, and now they were just a ruin of a planet. So they spent a few years trying to rebuild a little bit, and then that's when another thing happens, because of course, always something has happened in 440k.
Big Papi G.
No, it was actually a blueberry fleet.
Yep, that was correct.
What's
Oh,
up,
sorry.
Mighty Man?
Oh man, that was good. Mighty Man!
Mighty Man is here.
Wow!
He has come to rejoin this absurdity of a stream.
That he
It ain't
has.
really too absurd. I
Yeah.
want to talk about my own personal Forge World. You know, I spent a little bit of time coming
A
up
little
with
bit
this.
of fanfare
Okay.
there. Yeah. I'll be coming up with a story for my night. Whenever I eventually get to that.
You know, you better start building that soon.
Yeah, I know. The next building show, I gotta do it.
We're having a good night, talking about my Forge World, and Kyle's painting my Castellan robot.
Yes.
That is correct.
You know, I was hoping we actually get to it tonight. I was actually thinking you weren't going to be able to get to it because we only started coming up with this on Saturday.
Yeah, well, I don't have them both built. I only have the one built right now.
Oh yeah, I love Castellan robots myself. They're so great.
Yeah, we can tell you when you found a bunker of multiple.
Well, of course, it's gonna be. They have to have a Legio Cybernetica. Always need one. And it wasn't a lot. It was only a couple dozen.
Well, it sounds like Mighty Man's on your side with the Castellan robots.
Yes.
I'm not a big
Hey,
fan of them
man.
myself.
Oh yeah, of course you don't like them because they use them against you.
Exactly.
Oh, they are very sick. And the way I asked Kyle to build them was to have 2 phosphorus blasters and the fist because you always need the Mr. Fister.
You're itching for a fistin'.
They remind me of the Fallout robots. Oh, like Mr. Gusty's and the Robo Brains, right? Remember correctly?
I think the Robo Brain wasn't that the one that like had the dome with the brain or something?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, the Robo Brain had like it's like pretty much like a gigantic cylinder with 2 arms and it has like a human brain.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one once. And the Mr. Gutsies are like they're like the Mr. Handy. They got the one like propulsion on the bottom, and they run around. They got like the arms.
They got like the grabber arm, this fucking flamethrower.
It's a stretch, but something like that.
It's a little stretch, but hey, you're not wrong though.
Yeah.
I know in Fallout 4, there's so many robots you can build, mainly because if you get the DLC, you can just break them. Hello, old Johan. How are you doing today?
Hola.
Once again, here to make the mistake of watching us, yes.
Yeah, make a horrible mistake.
That's okay. It's a mistake. That's fine. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. Just don't.
You can tell who has invested interest in keeping your attention and who just wants to watch the world burn.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you do.
you.
I know.
No mistakes, only happy accidents.
Only happy
Right, Kyle.
accidents. All of a sudden, a tree just pops up out of nowhere. Oh God! Oh man.
Kyle laughed, and Alan laughed, the toaster laughed, we shot the toaster. It was a fun time.
Alan cried because the toaster got destroyed.
Hell, it cried because the toaster got shot. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Alright, well, so back to this part. So the reunification. Yay, the good old times. So, because Nox Fabrica, like I said, is on the eastern fringes near the closer to the Ultramus Sanctum. Of course, it was going to be a blueberry fleet that found him. Found them. And like I said, when they showed up, all they saw was the ruins of a Forge World. Because what else happens in Warhammer 40k? Then everything goes to shit. Yay.
No. And the immediate response was, "What in the fuck is this?"
Well, I mean, when you get lost, go to a random system, all of a sudden you just see a Forge World. First off, you're gonna go like, well, okay, well, there's another Forge World. Where else are they gonna be?
It's like,
and second off,
Jim, they gone.
It's second off, you go, oh well, shit, what happened here? But again, with reunification with the Imperium, also goes with reunification. Oh god,
Yeah.
words. I know it's not binary. I know it's hard.
Yeah, I'm better at speaking binary. All right. Also comes with reunification with the Mechanicas, or at this time the Mechanicum. Okay, sorry. Old Johan. Google Translate. I almost don't go to Warhammer, but I'm using a 3D printer for the first time, and I make Critical Role figures. Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Very nice.
I think the whole 3D printing thing is awesome. I really want to get into it.
Yeah, I want to get to a 3D printer also. Dude, why don't we just get one? Put it in your garage.
I'll chip forward. It's better than paying hundreds of dollars for a Forge World model.
You had a point there, Kyle.
Hey, man, like I said, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I said it, GW. What are you gonna do? Unlist the stream?
Oh, poor GW and taking all of our money.
Man, I'm pretty sure they're already just sitting here, just with a cigar, laughing as they count Kyle's money.
Just last year alone.
Yeah.
Well, we can extend the CEO's vacation by another 2 months.
Just from one man named The Art of Lore. Okay then.
All right. And then they tell their trade markers, go run out there and make sure they're not using R like this. Otherwise, shut them down.
As we have a gigantic Citadel mat just sitting there.
What are you talking about? That doesn't say Citadel.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It says Citadel.
You just read it wrong.
Right. So when they were reunified with the Imperium proper, they they also came back with the Mechanicum, and that was a bit of another problem, mainly because they were sort of doing tech heresy because they have Xenotech. So they were pretty much trying to tell the Mechanicum, like, yeah, no, how about you don't come over here because we're facing Drukhari raids. No, I wouldn't come here yet.
No, it's not safe. You don't want to be here. We haven't found anything important.
Don't be here. No. We have to fix up the world before you can come here. No. We'll gladly take the stuff to rebuild our Forge World, but just give us some time to rebuild. So they're just pretty much just trying to pull it off as far as they can, because again, you're not supposed to mess with Xenotech. Even though they destroyed the Reformists, they still put their toe in there. And whenever you do tech heresy, it always involves, fire and flames and destruction and de-atomization. So more and more time, they were just trying to back it off, and try not to get in here. And this is also, again, later on in the Great Crusade. They were one of the few last worlds to be found. So as soon as they were found, pretty much almost a couple months later, the Horus Heresy started.
Uh-oh.
It is just problem after problem with Nox Fabrica.
It kind of sounds like it.
It sounds like some asshole decided to stick them in the middle of places they don't want to be.
Has anybody seen the Vox Machinima series? That's that new like Dungeons and Dragons thing on Amazon Prime. I think
it's all about
where like the main
Role.
characters die, and now it's like these second-handed guys gotta like do the job or something. Like I saw a trailer on YouTube. It looks awesome. I really want to watch it.
Yeah, I think a couple of my D&D friends have talked about it, and they I think they said it was pretty good.
I'll say it right now. I have currently watched it. I am 3 episodes behind the current, and I will say it is worth every fucking second.
Well, I definitely gotta check it out
We
now.
got so many shows we have to keep watching. We really need another one.
Of course you do.
We already have trouble watching the shows we are already watching.
Well, just you gotta just not paint every night like I do.
Or be stuck playing video games all day like me. I admit it, I have a problem.
Well, that's step one. So that step one.
Yeah, see, I got step 1 done, but I'm probably not gonna make the step 2 because I just don't have the will to go to step 2. Also, Bob, I take that to heart. Some asshole putting them in the paths. Okay, shut up.
No comment?
No comment. No comment. All right, no comment. So when Horus went traitor, the Mongols Explorer had a major choice to make. First one was to sign up with the traders, or sign up with the Mechanicum. So on one hand, the Mechanicum would view them as traitors and execute them. So not exactly a very proposing option. But they also currently had a fleet of Ultramarines sitting over Nox Fabrica, and they were still rebuilding from a civil war. So that was also a very good point for staying loyal. Second option was to go with the traders. So the traders shared some of their views, but they were also the same as the extremists in their own civil war. So the Medical Explorer took his time, viewing every possibility and outcome, using just everything that can kind of go wrong. Because at this point, they are very melancholic.
And considering the giant fuck off Astartes war fleet within orbit.
Yeah, so they pretty much decided, we're gonna side with the Imperium. So they loaded off some of their Skitarii Rangers. Also, sometimes they view them as the Night Rangers, and sent them over to Mars to help with the Civil War. So their Rangers did their job well, pretty much raiding, ambushing, and stalling the traders with every trick they learned from the Drukhari during their own war. But again, their forces weren't enough to turn the tides. There was too many, and the survivors fled with the other loyalists after Dorn's retreat. Sorry, scrap coat. Ugh. So, going to Terra, they helped with the siege of Terra. Pretty much again doing the same thing over. It's night. Go there, shoot a bunch of fucking Chaos Astartes, retreat back to the walls. And they also went with the other Mechanicum, or the Mechanicus at this time. In the war of the Webway, which is a whole nother thing we need to talk about another time. Talking about the War of the Webway, it has to be a whole episode of itself.
Long story short, that's the reason why we say Magnus ruined everything.
Pretty much, yes.
It wasn't Magnus's fault.
Once I talk about the War of the Webway, you will say it is Magnus's fault. Right, Bob?
Yes.
And when the Imperium agrees to something, there's a big problem.
Mind you, this is coming from an Ultramarine, who for any reason will say fuck Logar in his choir boy touching children. However, Magnus fucked this one. And all it required, not to fuck it, was to simply pick up the phone and talk to his other brother. That's all it could have took to prevent all of this.
But no, he had to do the whole. He had to go. I must show off my powers, Dad.
He locked himself in a room and sat and cried like a little bastard.
So angry.
Again, Magnus fucked up. It may be part of Zinch's fault. He should have known better. Oh, we also need to do another episode eventually about Logar's war with fighting off the Ultramarines and just pretty much going into the box with Robot Girly Man.
Do you mean the war, the Shadow Crusade campaign?
Yeah, that's a whole other fucking.
And that wasn't just Logar. That was Logar and Angron.
I forgot Angry Boy was there. That's when he became a Demon Primarch.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Oh, what, Kyle? What about now, huh?
It's you humans.
Oh,
Hey,
you were asleep during this time. Shut up.
You
don't you
Imperium.
work? Don't you work with shit for a living?
And then
You know,
sit,
human excrement.
don't say that word. Dude. You're gonna get banned.
Oh my god, you guys. Anywho. That's
So,
why you're
yeah,
supposed to be telling me about what's going on. Get to it, Magos.
All right, I'm getting to it.
He's getting
So-
tired of our rambling.
So that was pretty much what they did during the Horus Heresy. They didn't really have too much power to pretty much do really much anything else. But they were with the Mechanicus and the Imperium there during the War in Terra and during the War of the Webway. Where also during the War of the Webway, the Mechanicus almost tried to betray the Emperor to go back to Mars. The Emperor said, "Don't you fucking dare!" And then they went, "Yes, Dad." Am I summing it up pretty well, there, Bob?
I'm sorry, you'll have to repeat that. You spaced out. I spaced out. Remembering the good times of somehow being completely ambushed, losing half the legion, and then still kicking the shit out of 2 enemy legions.
Reminiscing the old days.
Traitor failure.
So after all that, they also took part in the purge, in retaking Mars proper.
The Great Scouring.
Yeah, the Great Scouring. Because you always need people who know how to track an ambush when you need to destroy a bunch of fucking traitors. But as this was going on, they're not on the Forge World itself. The Forge World was mainly saved because they were in bumfuck Egypt. You're not gonna go attack a Forge World over in the like the far eastern fringes beyond most other planets, just to knock out a Forge World. Also, when you also typically have to go through the blueberry orchard itself to get to set
Vineyard.
It's an orchard. Fuck off.
It's a vineyard.
Blueberries grow on trees.
We make a wonderful vine.
Blueberries grow on trees. Oh my god.
Blueberries grow on trees. Okay. Mainly because there's so many fucking ultramarines, they grow on trees.
Oh, is that what it's? That's what's causing it.
We will paint happy swords with the blood of our enemies. Lehman Bob Russ.
Lehman Bob Russ.
As your new name, Lehman Bob Russ.
What did I miss?
Oh,
You're
I'm making it up.
You're a space wolf now.
Yeah, you're a space wolf.
Let me
And cease and desist from the.
let me just see this. Where's this shenaniganized comment?
It's in the chat. Don't you ban him.
Nah, I want to see what I'm looking at. If I'm looking at a furry or what?
No, you're a furry, man. You're now a space wolf.
Congratulations.
That's very tall. That's a lot of words coming out of a 4-year-old's mouth.
Wait, what?
I might have had a brain
Do we need to call an apothecary there?
I think we broke the Bob.
I think I had a stroke.
Okay, well.
I say we
Anywho.
broke the Bob.
now that Bob's sitting in there fucking drunk because he finally got his hands on some of the on the Space Wolf's beer. Again, the Nox Fabrica was often their own in the outside pretty much of the maps. If you actually take a look at our Discord, the general, I put actually a map of the worlds. Pretty much, if you take a look at it, go all the way in the bottom right. See where the Tau space is. Go further beyond that. That is pretty much where Nox Fabrica would be.
All I can think of is, all right, class, open your books to page 62.
Exactly. They're pretty much in between the Omega Marines and the Bardic. If you ever take a look at this, again, take a look at our things. We have a map. We actually have a map now.
Is that how you're gonna bring
So-
people in until we got a map?
Yes. Yes. Shameless plug-in. So pretty much no traders or no one is really gonna go over there to mess with them. Because why? Why would you go off the grid at this point? So they were pretty much mostly safe. Also, as the war goes on, the whole purge was done. Then we get to the aftermath of the Horus Heresy. So after the Horus Heresy, because of their loyalty, the Mechanicus get the Nox Fabrica with what they really needed: the technology and how to make heavy weaponry. So they finally got the tanks. They finally got the Doom Crawlers. They finally actually had the heavy firepower. And also, they were given a few knights for their defense. Because, again, the only thing that can really hit them at this point is Tau. And there are some Tomb Worlds awaken around them. I wonder how I'm here about Kyle.
Well, you done hit the alarm clock button, not me.
Fuck you. I want my legs back, bitch.
No, those are mine. You just stay right there and keep telling me lore.
So, after and then also they were given, pretty much somewhat amnesty. Pretty much the Mechanicus said, "Well, you're too far away. Don't do any more, and won't fuck with you." And Nox Fabrica said, "Yes, sir. We will just sit here and do our own thing," which is exactly what they want. The only problem, though, is they got the incursions from Drukhari. There's always going to be a problem. But now with knights, tanks, and heavy fire support, they're finally able to repulse them much easier than the first the War of the Night. And also they got to fight the Tau every now and again, because Tau Kevin wants to always just flex his muscles and try and punch me in the face.
Yeah,
They got a
sounds
bitch
like
slap
Cal
him.
Kevin.
Yeah, they got to
Then-
bitch slap him and say "fuck off."
But then he realizes, when it's too late. Oh wait, I'm Tau. I shouldn't be punching.
Yeah, and then did he realize, oh, I fucked up now.
That Aqua moment when you're a Tau Fire Warrior and you see what appears to be an enemy fortification turn and look at you.
And then it turns out it was a fucking Space Marine.
No, I was referring to a Titan.
I had the Titan vibe with that one.
I don't know. I was thinking I don't know why. But I was thinking Centurion.
When everybody gangster till the church start walking.
Oh,
also
I love
everyone
that
gangster
line.
till the power armor has power armor.
We don't talk about the Centurion suits anymore.
Oh, why is that? Because they're primary Centurions?
No, because they're weird as fuck, and I don't know why GW ever came up with something like that.
They're
Yeah,
weird
it's like
as
power-
fuck.
Hey, I heard you like power armor, so I put power armor in your power armor.
Put power armor on your power armor. Is that an actual thing?
Oh my god, yes. So, I'm going to find a picture and I'm going to send it to you, Kyle. Centurions are so fucking weird.
Put it in general.
I'm going to put it in general. Hang on, let me find a picture. I think Bob's also doing the same thing.
Nah, I'm not actually. I'm gonna let you do this.
I say, isn't that Bob's job?
Yeah, I thought Bob was the art guy.
I'm sorry. You lost your leg privileges. Do I need to revoke your library card?
I can't go to the library anyways because of a certain fucking robot.
No, he's gonna stay here.
Yeah, apparently I'm his personal library at this point. Alright, hang on, let me okay.
We feed him a couple, like computer softwares here and there. He's happy.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Alright,
A couple of
so-
computer softwares. He's happy.
So go to general. That is an Imperial Fist Centurion.
All right, I gotta go.
Again, if you want to see his art, go to our Discord. We have a Discord.
Yes, don't stop seriously plugging.
No, I'm never gonna stop something.
It looks like a super-sized Space Marine.
Yeah, so that's also again, that is a Space Marine power armor. And they go inside the Centurion power armor and empower the power armor with the power armor.
All right. You
Yeah,
you want
because,
more power
again-
armor with your power armor. I get it now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like power armor, so we put more power armor.
Oh, sorry. Oh boy.
Yeah, now you guys gotta play a game. Every time I say power armor, I have to take a shot.
Don't play that game. You'll end up with alcohol
I
poisoning.
feel like we should wait for the blueberry episode for that.
Afraid that'd be Bob's job. We do the blueberry episode.
Wait till we put Bob in the cube.
Oh yes.
Take a shot every time we see power armor.
Yeah, Bob has to do it. Every time I say power armor, Bob has to take a shot. Yes. New game.
Work the day after that. That's not going to happen.
Why not?
And so the same Bob. Say it's Bob. I'm gonna go back to this. So again, they can still get the incursions from the Drukhari, but they still gotta also fight off, Tau. They also still gotta fight off every now and again. They gotta fight off some of the Necrons trying to come into their fucking Forge world because they don't know why they're here. So we gotta tell them to get back to their own fucking lawn.
When Grandpa stumbles out of the nursing home, you don't gotta be so goddamn mean about it. Okay.
Well, when he's trying to shoot my fucking people, I do kind of have to be a little bit about that.
Oh,
All right.
You're on our lawn.
No, you're on our lawn. So, but now now after all that, their main export, because all the time, Forge World's got to produce shit. It's just pretty much just basic weaponry, but also their Night Rangers, because you always need some specialties. And what's better than staying in the darkness cloaked and shooting a goddamn shooting a heretic in the face when they can't even see where you are. But they also were finally able to also give even their Castellan robots cloaking technology. Everything they have can be cloaked to help with their night raids. Castellan robots, Dune crawlers, Dune striders, all their tech freeze, everything has some form of cloaking technology. And they continue to fight for the Omnissiah to this day. And that's pretty much all I have for Nox Fabrica.
Alright.
So, not too bad, in my opinion.
That was a disgrace.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Just like we all know what Bob's answer's gonna be. It did involve blueberries like being the lead role, so it's automatic for Bob.
I made it so they found Nox Fabrica. There you go. I put in the Castellan. I put in the blueberries for you, Bob.
Not good enough.
I was gonna say Logar found them just to make Bob angry.
I mean, you could have, but I don't think Logar would have left it standing.
Yeah, because they would have worshipped the Emperor.
It would have been, oh look, they're heretics. Well, beepity boop, get the nuke.
I mean, that one is not entirely wrong.
Bippity boop, get the nuke! What the fuck? Oh boy.
Am I wrong?
Sad part, no.
No.
That, in fact, is the Imperium's answer to everything. Beepity boop, get the nuke.
Oh, that's good.
They have the biggest terminals button, and the guy's just fucking head planting into it over and over again.
And fire!
Heresy? Because, I mean, when the goddamn Imperium blows up, what is it, like 13 planets just to stop a hive fleet?
That's how many you think it was?
Wasn't it like 13 planets, 13 solar systems? I know it's higher than that.
13 subsectors, my dear robotic friend.
I know it was 13 something. I couldn't remember exactly what. But I remember, 13 subsectors destroyed just to stop the bugs.
How'd that work?
And they didn't even bother to fucking pull the people out. They just said, you're just gonna die. No evac, just death.
Thank you for choosing death.
And that's when an Inquisitor was banished by the Inquisitors for being too fucking evil.
Not being evil, too effective. There is a difference.
He's too mean.
Yeah, he was too mean. I mean, it worked, but there was a lot of resources lost to stop said problem.
Just wait till you hear what happens for the war against Leviathan, and you'll find out some things, even Critman stories always do everything better.
All I know is that your McCrag got destroyed and you lost your entire first company.
McCrag, 1, was not destroyed. 2, yes, we did lose the first company.
Was
3,
almost destroyed.
Fuck you and the loss of 3 Forge Worlds. Eat a dick.
We're not fucking space marines.
Here comes the Imperial bickering.
100 Marines, 3 entire Forge Worlds.
Alright, in my defense, also, those Forge Worlds were kind of shit to begin with. I mean, if we talk about fucking sending Agrippina at that goddamn problem, no, yeah, don't gotta worry about that. I'm pretty sure they can almost outproduce the fucking bugs. Get the fucking Halo over there.
When in doubt, xenophobia.
That's one thing we can agree on. Hey, there's a Xenos. Murder it.
Kick its ass.
Because the Emperor actually had a point. The Emperor's xenophobic for a problem. Thank you for following us, Shukan Tikena.
Yes, I'll let you say that one.
I have no idea if I said it right, but I tried.
But I gave it my all, and it was horrible.
I do not speak Imperial very well. I speak Holy Binary very well. Okay.
All right.
Now we're one step closer to putting Bob in the cube.
Another
You may
step
try.
closer.
I'm gonna take an eye. I
So
swear.
it's good. Is it for us? It's not good morning.
It's a wonderful evening in here in beautiful Old Michigan.
Pronunciation of words matter not. Yes, humanity made them up, and humans can't agree on anything.
Who said?
That's really good, true and deep.
Even in death, I serve the Amistad. Yes!
Oh,
we have another
we
techno.
we got one. The Magos is excited.
I already like this guy. This guy or girl. I already like them. We always need more technos in here. I'm outnumbered.
Necron, hide the toaster.
AdMech is my favorite faction in lore. I agree with you. I love AdMech lore, and also I love AdMech units too.
Yeah, we got a fanboy for the Magos.
Yes.
I wanted just.
See, but model-wise guardsmen.
Oh look!
Oh, there we go. There's one for Bob
There's
too.
one for Bob.
Hey, another servant of the Emperor. Blessed be thy day.
Oh, but if you pay attention to what the Magos is planting. Yeah, this is a Castellan robot for Nox Fabrica, my own personal Forge World. Yeah, their main colors is pretty much purple and black, because it mixes in with their the Forge World itself, which is pretty much all black and with bioluminescence. So you need to blend in a little bit.
And I have been commissioned to paint all of his army.
I have paid him in lore and Taco Bell.
I told you alcohol, but I've yet to see that.
Well, hey, I work at Walmart, and I have a discount code. I can give you alcohol also. 3,000 points of Death Wash, 2,200 of Tau, 2,100 of Guardsmen, 3 Bane Blades, 750 AdMech, 500 plus Orcs, and like 1 SOB model.
God damn.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I got 2,000 something points of Necron, and I didn't count it up, but I got a good chunk of Sisters. And besides the kill teams, that's all I have.
If you wish to see Bob's Fuck Off collection, you may look at the Discord.
Oh yeah, I think you're like the first, like way in the beginning of the mini section.
It is really high up there.
You might just have to repost it again for shits and giggles, bring it back down some.
I'm poor, so I'm still trying to build up my AdMech. I have like a few Castellan robots and one thing of Rangers so far.
And who got you the Castellan robots?
Thank you. Yeah, well, actually, the Castellan robots was a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
I have a Gorkanaut I haven't finished building yet.
Yeah, you're Gorkanaut. Yeah, I remember that. When you got that guy, back when you were an Orky boy.
Well, let's see my current Orc project, Bane Blade for Skill. Yeah, sure, we'd love to see it.
Oh yeah, we'd love to see anything you got. Oh boy.
Oh, we have a Discord. If you want to go ahead and just throw it in there, we'd love to see it.
Yeah, we'll plug you in right into there, no problem.
Yeah, we have. Like I said, we have the Discord. Go ahead and join Discord. You know, we even have a whole side section just for minis.
Yeah, if you go to our About Us, our Discord link's there. Sometimes the bot will put it up. Nightbot will.
Speaking of Nightbot,
Because Nightbot's going to cut any links you try to put in. Because I try to set up so I could have give a permission for a link, but I don't know if I just don't know how to do it right. I gotta play with it more. Because I thought I had it, and someone tried to link something and it didn't work. So when I was painting the sprues for just to check stuff out, I found out that it had to it takes 3 coats of purple to get it looking good.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I can run it purple. Because I'm doing your robots, and then my knight is also going to be black and purple.
Found it at Goodwill for $3. Okay, let me take a look at the score and see if I can see his thingy.
Scroll
Oh,
all
God.
the way back down to
That's
the minis.
actually pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, Shadow Sword.
Yeah, that's nice.
Upload the files, upload the files, upload the files. I hope this fucking works.
Also, I love your profile picture.
Nice. Very nice.
A magnetless
yeet.
aquablade.
Magnetless.
Hate to be up against that.
And that didn't
Found
do
it at
anything.
Goodwill for $3.
I need to start going to Goodwill.
I don't think the Goodwill over here is the same as over there. I'm assuming Europe. Because I heard a good morning.
Yeah. I'm in the USA. Oh, okay. So never mind, Kyle. We gotta start going to Goodwill.
Never mind.
East Coast. Hey, we're in the East Coast also.
Hey, we're also East Coast. Okay. Look at that. It's a small world after all.
We're just so used to people being from the UK and Europe talking to us. How far from Chocolate World?
If you're talking Hershey. Yeah, Hershey Park. Yeah, we're in Michigan, so we're only 2 states above you.
Pray for us.
We're like
yes or no?
20 minutes north of Detroit.
Well, see the Shenanigans collection.
Oh.
I think I have a grand total of 7,000, maybe 10,000 points.
Your blueberries are nuts.
I have it at Vineyard.
Okay.
Before started working I was currently at, I was planning on building an entire chapter.
10,000 points of Necrons? Oh my god.
Fucking
my friend.
Oh. Oh. Holy shit.
They have a goddamn two
Yes,
worlds.
mighty man. Jesus.
Holy Sigmar.
That's a lot of skilly robos. Yes, mighty man. That is a lot of skilly robos.
Granted of that is 3. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Kyle,
Okay,
we need a 3D printer.
I have to get into 3D printing now.
Nothing against you, good person. However, we thought maybe we needed to have an intervention here about costs. Because somebody had either was doing that or had $30,000 of credit card debt.
Well, there are people who take loans to buy models, okay? Bob?
All I remembered is Peter. I have $35,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I say I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt?
I'll say, Bob, did you take out a loan to get in your models?
No, that's just a collection built over 12 years.
12 years. That's quite
So
a
you,
bit.
so you've been doing this ever since you were 13, eh?
12, 13, yeah. Back, geez, so it's 5th edition?
No loans at all when you 3D print. That's awesome. I like that.
Like I said, Kyle, we need to start 3D printing.
Good choice.
Because I like to 3D print like other stuff to paint on the show too. Like I don't like not just all Warhammer. Like I like to paint some other stuff here and there. Try new things.
We've all seen your bunny girl.
I got more than that.
She 3D
that's the only thing
prints.
that's
I buy
photographed.
bulk scrap lots. Oh, so you kit bash.
Oh yeah, bulk scrap. I just started a bin box.
Kit bash is an understatement.
I definitely gotta. Now if I didn't get 10,000 points on Necron's 3D printing, I gotta go buy a 3D printer now.
My friend says I'm secretly an orc. I mean, you're pretty much a Luda. You're a Luda. Wah!
Orcs,
Just
orcs,
randomly
orcs,
putting
orcs,
whatever you
orcs,
can
orcs,
together.
orcs.
Hey
Orc.
man, if you think it works, it works.
This is a very true statement.
As long as
Want to see my latest film project? Sure. Go ahead and throw it up in Discord. We'd love to see it.
Post that shit.
He has to go find it. Let me just go find it.
Don't delay by the day.
Oh, you get one layer of purple on this thing, and that's about going to be about it on this. God, man. Oh, since you also got me commissioned to do this, Magos, do you
Yes.
care about which hand the gun hand is? This one I got it
No.
on the left, so it punches with the right. The other one, did
I
you
did
want
not-
it to match or you want it to be different?
I do not give two shits. As
Okay.
long as I have a gun and a fist.
Alright, I just wanted to double check. I don't know if it was going to freak you out if they were in uniform or if you wanted them different. I don't know.
Is that a new sphere?
So, I've also come to the decision I am never to speak of Caiaphas Cain ever again. As I did some test stream, gentlemen. You want to know what happened every time I started talking about Perlia again? The
yes,
demon
it probably
attack.
is.
The demon attacks.
I am playing the original soundtrack to the Mechanicus 40K game. So, yes.
The best game.
New Spear is in there. So it's that I got that whole soundtrack on repeat.
Engage the linkage, Omnisaya.
I'm trying to find something right now.
So I got something to look
I think
at.
I'm failing.
I think there's something to look at. Yeah.
So you wanna go
damn.
ahead and then talk about what happened to Demon Attack, Bob?
Every time I speak of Caiaphas Cain and I get the Perlia, my headset and shit crashes and it does the demon screech again.
Hatch and a cannon. Damn, look at that. I like that. Wait, did you find out what
So-
causes your demon screech?
I don't. Every time I get the Perlia, it just starts bugging out.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to leave it alone. Cain, it's either Cain just saying shut up before you get me pulled back into service or something.
We really must test this for science.
No, we will not. We just got some listeners. We don't need to lose them.
Yeah, we had that last demon attack.
It was also me sending scrap code because you were talking shit.
Ugh.
Oh,
So who watched Super Bowl? Fuck it.
Well,
I
not
didn't.
I.
Stafford finally got a Super Bowl ring.
I know. He gets traded off, and then he automatically gets a win. It was
It's
always the Lions holding him back.
Yes, it's almost like the Lions are a shitty team.
We're not going to go into that because it's right.
I'll say it. I didn't say where I live in Michigan.
I say you're friends of us, so obviously you must live close to us.
For all they know, I could be everywhere in the state.
Because you're not in the state, because you're in the library in the warp.
Exactly.
And I'm currently stuck crumpled in a corner in a fucking tomb complex.
Now, where did I put that book?
When are you gonna give me my fucking legs back?
Ah, here it is. Mr. Necron, I have a peer-reviewed study about you.
Oh, what now?
A peer-reviewed study. It says you're a bitch.
Obviously, we gotta throw him in the cube now, Kyle.
Oh, he's gonna get thrown in the cube. You just wait. He just wait.
Cometh at me.
So, Kyle, when we finally get Bob in the cube, are both me and you gonna find facts? For those of you who don't know, once we reach 50 followers, we're gonna throw Bob out of this call, and we are going to make horrible, 100% true facts about the Space Marines, and force him to listen, and the only thing he can do is scream and chat.
Vehicles and servitors. God damn. That's stuff I want to do. Kit Bash looks so much fun. That's awesome.
That's pretty fucking cool.
It's also one thing I'm afraid of, like, someone's like, yeah, I got this many models and everything, and then, like, all I can think was, like, oh my god, that's so much paint.
My first thought was, oh, then that credit card payment. That bitch must be massive.
That's a second mortgage, Bob. That's what that would have been.
What, like $30,000?
Like, I know how much 2,000 points of Necrons cost. 10,000? My god.
See, I have 37 plus Death Watch veterans to assemble. Yeah, have fun with that gig.
Sounds like you're in a spot of pickle there, friend.
Sounds like I still remember, but how long it took me and Kyle to fucking put our first box together.
Yeah, we were also new at it too, so.
So it took a very long time to do it.
All I remember is nothing.
Oh,
nothing at all.
Good, he's gonna get the Necron list. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be. This ought to be interesting.
I want to see what's in there.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much longer I got left in me. Fucking work wore me out today. Well, when I have two useless fucking coworkers.
I'll tell you what. Let me get this coat of purple done, and then we'll call it.
Yeah, the points recently went down. Went down for Necrons recently. So it's closer to 9,000.
Yeah, the points did go down. Yeah, that's right. I just attacked your data Smith. it just shot off the holder.
Fucking, you broke my data Smith.
Oh, he's still in one piece, I think.
For now.
Look at that. Look at that. Kyle's already trying to sabotage my army before we even start fighting.
To be fair.
Before we even stop playing.
Yeah, to be fair, fucking because the robots are OP to begin with. Look at that, Kyle. You made Robot Girly Man concerned about you.
Oh, did I now?
Oh. But yeah, Baba, I just again to go back to work. I had to do your car by myself, and I almost did every fucking car in that shop today.
I can
Because,
tell.
yeah. So that's the problem when it's only Steve who only wants to work on the front, and Andre who's about to start quitting and doesn't do shit. All
Which
right, so
one was?
six Catacomb Command badges, 100 Immortals, 100 Necron Warriors, 100
Six?
Flame Ones, 27 Canoptic Scarabs, 9 Locust Heavy Destroyers, 1 Tesseract Vault, 1 Silent King, 2 Monoliths, and 4 Obelisks.
4 obelisks. Tesseract Vault got 2 monoliths.
Holy
6 command barges,
shit.
though? God damn.
Tell me
So-
you have a Silent King.
Yes, they have one Silent King. And she's currently 3D printing a Tomb Citadel wall.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
So, your significant other has a goddamn tomb world.
Pretty much, yes.
Prepare to linkage on the Saya. A
All I
tomb
can-
moon.
All I can say, gentlemen, the day I finally put down the money to do an episode, we're going to do an episode on a very special topic.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Yes. Because I eventually wish to buy a Warlord Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and you want
Yeah,
to
I
do a
remember this.
Titan episode.
Oh, we will do a Titanate episode. It's only right.
Do a Manta. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the. Oh god, we do a Manta. We gotta get Tau Kevin.
I make Tau Kevin get the Mantha. I know that's the big thing there. I was like, get the Mantha. I was like, no, I'm good.
The Manta.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Good son.
I'm carving a Manta out of foam. Isn't like the Manta like the largest?
Yes, it's like $3,000.
The Tau vehicle.
Yeah, it was also
that-
the largest model in the game so far.
Kinda, till they come out with a fucking Imperlator.
When are they gonna come out with the Imperator Titan?
I don't think they're going to.
The
Yeah, they
Manta
will.
is
It'll be in that
$1,105.
Mechanicus game, the Apocalypse one or whatever it is.
It's already in the Apocalypse.
Well, there you go. See, it's out.
But it isn't the proper size though.
No, we need a proper size.
It's gonna be a proper size. It's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out how big that fucker would be. Probably the size of a fucking TV. If I think so. I mean, if your average mini is what, like 6 inches tall?
They're
Well,
way
they're
smaller
probably-
than that, bud.
Yeah. A lower accurate Imperator probably 4 feet tall or 7.
God.
Yeah.
As tall as you,
Yeah,
bud.
yeah, probably as tall as me.
7 foot.
And we
I
need
ain't
one.
7 feet tall.
Don't lie to the listeners.
I'm 6'8". My uncle is 7'2", and I thought I was fucking tall. Never mind.
I can deny. It has come to my attention. I can deny it no longer. I am small.
Well, then again, everyone's fucking short to me. Yeah, I understand that pain. I have to crouch. To get through doors. I accidentally one time broke Kyle's light with my
Yep,
fucking
right off
face.
the porch.
Right off the porch.
Walked right into my light on the porch.
I can
Kinda
hear it
funny.
already.
He wasn't mad. He was just impressed.
I can hear it already. You tall bitch. Why did you have to do that?
No, Kyle was laughing his ass off.
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, carving a Manta out of foam. How's that going? There's a lot of
Okay.
foam.
It's gonna take some time. It's gonna look amazing,
It's going to be cheap
And
as shit.
and they're not gonna go bankrupt.
A repurposing a 37 by 19 table for an orc vehicle. God.
How big?
37 by 19 for an orc
Jesus.
vehicle. Like, what are you making, a mega Gorkanaut?
Wow.
We need Mighty Man. We need Mighty Man to scream wah. No, but an orc vehicle large enough to play kill team on. That has to be kind of cool having an
A
orc
whole
vehicle and play.
an orc
Oh.
table for kill team. That's awesome.
Oh, you beautiful genius. Ugh. I think I'm having a stroke again. I think I have
Don't
brain
even-
dead.
Hey, orcs are fun to run though, mainly because they're so fucking random, and the whole point of them is just to gamble.
Would you like to win this game? Sure. All right, let's flip this coin.
Pretty
Nope.
much.
You failed.
No, sorry, you die horribly by self-inflicted wounds.
Have your
Have
medic
fun.
go and try to fucking like, oh, you want to heal this person? Oh, you rolled a 1. Well, you just killed the orc you tried to heal.
You still owe us money.
I can see that being like some sitcom. The Pain Boy, yeah, it's like some type of sitcoms, like some doctor, like, you know, some funny doctor show, and just like what you were saying there about, like, he accidentally kills the guy and then sends the bill out still. Puts the bill on his chest.
So custom guardsman lore. Due to the fact that the planet my guardsmen on is literally beyond the fridges of the Imperium space, the guardsmen have been abandoned by the Imperium and Adeptus Mechanicus, resulting in them having next to no supplies left to continue waging the war against the orcs they originally went to sit there to fix. So the guardsmen intentionally lose some battles, sacrificing less than functional tech, let the orcs make the stuff with said tech, and go reclaim the stuff.
That's pretty slick. I
Not a bad
like that
idea.
for a backstory. That's pretty cool. Go back there, let the orcs play with it, and then when they get all back together, all right, let's go get our shit back, boys.
We're gonna shit back. Hope it works.
Yeah, we just gotta believe like they do.
I don't know. Isn't it sometimes the orc tech actually kills the orc using it?
Yes.
And that's a risk I'm willing to make.
In other words, I have a lore justification to use my guardsman models as orc models, and vice versa. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. It's in the lore.
Exactly. Like how it's in my lore that I can have multiple Castellan robots.
An army of Castellan robots.
Because I like my robots. Want to hear the lore from my My Little Pony MLP Terminators? What?
Absolutely.
My Little
What?
Pony Terminators?
What?
MLP? Is that My Little Pony? The Bright Pacificos have a disordered effect against the Xenos on the planet they were guarding, so they painted their armor and sent codes in order to grant themselves as many advantages against native Xenos of substrain of Tyrannus detached from the Hive Mind. Oh god, that's fucking great. Oh my god, I love it. We broke Dakota Sire.
He's
My
having more
Little Pony
strokes.
Cataphracti Terminators.
Logar, is that you?
I hear a lot of heresy.
Are you posting from beyond?
No, I am not Luga.
I was like, the
He
faces
does
of
not
heresy!
believe you. Oh man,
But it has to be Alfarius.
that was
Only
good.
those two possess that level of shitpost. Oh.
Why not Conrad Kurz?
Because no one would ever believe Kurz had a good idea. That wasn't involving skinning people.
Kurz thought Kurz had good ideas that didn't involve skinning people. Conrad Kurz has done nothing. All I wanted was a hug.
At least it wasn't Tartaros pattern.
Nah, they have a new plan.
Oh no.
You have given them ideas.
Well, good idea, yes.
Tartaros Terminators are hard enough to find as a. I'm not reposting Cataphracti Terminator to a librarian. Terminator, since it wasn't especially Terminator, I'm just going to Twilight Spot. Ah! My optic nerve exploded.
That's
Yeah, if
good.
I wanted to make people angry, Saturn.
That is hilarious.
In all seriousness, though, that's actually a very good. That is a very valid piece of paint like that. Hey, we're gonna look very stupid in these colors. Does it fuck with the Tyranids? Yes. Then we're doing it.
Yeah, perfect.
But still, it hurts Bob's Space Marine mind just thinking of it.
More like it was me going down a flight of stairs, and that comment was a shoe left on the stairs.
Yeah.
So-
and away I go.
Kid, we need you to help us so that you can just spam Bob's, personally spam Bob all these horrible things while he did the cube.
Oh man, he's got to join for the cube episode whenever that happens.
Saturn Armor yet.
I am not familiar with
not that I'm
Saturn
aware.
Armor. Actually, I am not.
Oh, I permit username to give temporary permissions. Oh, okay.
Don't you dare. That's the
Really?
OG Terminator.
The OG Terminator?
The OG Terminator armor. I will post a link.
Damn.
The link is posted.
Some big ass tank.
Take a look at it.
I accidentally put it in minis. And they posted it in the popper space. Thank you.
Oh, that is Saturn Armor.
I've seen that.
Hey.
Okay, I've seen that picture before.
The super shoulder bladed ones. The ones also that tend to have particle weapons mounted on their back.
Is that going to be the My Little Pony?
Yes.
Nice.
Do it. Oh, I thought it'd be hilarious having fucking. I'm not a big person. I don't know My Little Pony, but I know one of them must have something equal to a fucking particle cannon.
Yes, My Little Pony. Violence. Do it.
Friendship is magic, and magic is heresy.
And heresy will get you burned.
Or ripped in half by Papa. Grandpa, right? Is that what we say, Grandpa? Dreadnoughts of Grandpa.
Yep. Papa. Pappy.
Grandpappy. We don't put Grandpa in the nursing home.
Fun fact: Space Marines are Imperium Seal of Approval mutants. Yep, mainly because they're made by the Emperor. Because the Emperor can do nothing wrong
Yes.
except be a horrible dad.
I'll give you that one.
A very horrible dad.
He just had to give Conrad a hug. That's all
To be-
Conrad needed.
To be fair, depending on who's writing the book about the Master of Mankind, it gives you whiplash. Very much so. Some books, he actually is, like, in the old lore, in some of the old books, he was legitimately looking for a way to fix Angron and Mortarion's lung and fucking brain issues. Now all you find out is that he's coming up with Plan fucking B for the Primarchs. Yes, they are. They
Fun fact,
actually
too.
are.
Cat girls are canonical in 40k and regularly get quarantined from the rest of the Guardsman unit due to outbreak of feline AIDS.
Except for that second bit.
Oh god.
The AIDS bit was not there, but the rest of it is absolutely true.
So
We're not gonna talk about why the apothecaries are always having to help Ultramari and Auxilia. We're not gonna talk
So
about it.
we're going to talk about that when you get the cube, though.
We're not gonna talk about it.
We're going
That
to talk
sounds
about
like
it
something's gonna pop up while in the cube.
in the cube.
Well, Magos, there is your Castellan robot so far.
Yay! My first one. It's gonna punch a
Obviously,
robot in
I
the
have
brain.
to do a second coat on everything still, and we have to figure out what we want to do for highlights in that. But there's the start of it. I gotta do
Yay.
the I still have to do symbols. Like I still gotta do the white on the symbol here, but I'll get to that another time. And then same thing for the gauntlet. I'm gonna do I'm gonna try to do the half white, half black.
Okay.
But that's one of them.
Nice. Thank you, Kyle.
Victories.
Little victory.
Another happy landing.
They don't know it's fuck a lot. Oh goddamn.
Almost as much as humans.
I mean, it is a cat.
Oh, more than. So what? If the humans have like countless numbers, are the felines countless squared?
Boy.
I wish I could turn that picture and just stare at you.
Oh, another thing I did. I made Sprue Glue.
Sprue Glue.
Yeah. Apparently, I have a second one of these. This one was almost gone to the point where the brush couldn't get to it anymore. And I saw a video of someone making Sprue Glue. So basically, it's the regular Tamaya whatever glue cement that that's basically the same thing as the Citadel glue, except it's a lot more control and like fluidy. It melts the plastic together. But if you take old sprues and stick it in a half bottle, and it melts, and now they call it Sprue Glue. So if you dry fit your pieces together and there's a gap, you use the Sprue Glue, and the extra the melted sprue in there actually fills the gap, and then you just file it down after.
Huh.
So it's like a good crack filler if you're dry fitting your stuff and there's a decent crack or size in there.
All right then.
So I figured I'd share that with you guys. I'll probably post a little thing about that in the Saturn Art Corner. But I found that and I decided to do it. I'm like, I'll put a bunch of cut up sprues in there, see what happens. And sure enough, it made it. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't found the need for it yet, but I will eventually. Alrighty. Any last minute comments, folks?
Space Marines are mutants.
Talking about your Nox Fabrica, guy.
Tech priests are technophiles.
I really got nothing else. If you got any more questions, you can just ask them away on the Discord.
Selfless plug. We have a Discord. Sadly, we have an Instagram, and we have a YouTube channel that we replay all the old episodes on. So if you want to watch the old VODs from the beginning, you want to see where we started all the way up to now, we have those on the YouTube channel.
Also, I gotta agree with Shukan. Tech Marines are superior in every single way.
You robot people, half robots. Oh.
You know what? There is a take I will agree with you with. They were simply looking for another reason to sell more Space Marine novels instead of just updating the old models.
Look at this new thing I made that's totally not heresy. Oh boy.
And the fact that they retrofit reactionarily from such the shit performance Call got, went back in the lore and basically went, no, the Emperor never made Space Marines. That was another geneticist by the name of something Astade. Fucking Illuminati.
Oh, Kyle.
Yes.
We should raid Rin.
Oh, is Rin on?
Rin's on. We should raid Rin.
I will try. But thank you, everybody, for joining in on the Art of Lore show. I have been your fair artist, Kyle, with your Magos Explorator, Alan, and Codus
and the book nerd himself.
The book nerd himself. All right, we are going to attempt a raid. I'm going to see if I can do this.
You guys will like Rin. Rin is actually a great streamer.
Rin is a hilarious streamer. I enjoy watching her streams.
Yeah, I try and watch her every time I get a chance. She's great.
Now this is the part where I have to learn stuff.
So he's gonna fail horribly. Got it.
I probably am. But I'm gonna try. Are you sure Rin's on?
Yeah, it says right here she's playing Yakuza 0.
Oh, there we go. All right, but thank you everybody for joining us. Stay on here for Rin. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fun time.
You guys will love it.
Yakuza. But thank you everybody for joining in, and have a good night.
Good night, guys.